Hey guys, so I just want to go over a couple of things that are happening at the chapel. As you guys know, this weekend is session 1 of Growth Track. Also want to give you an update on the beach baptism. It is happening on Saturday, October the 6th, same place, Fred Howard Beach, same time, 10 a.m. Lastly, Collective Serve Day. As you guys are aware, Collective happens every quarter. So the next Collective Serve Day is happening on Saturday, September 22nd. I'll have some more information in the next couple of weeks in regards to that event. Also wanted to ask you guys, please check your emails. We sent out requests, volunteer requests for the month of September. If you have not already, please accept or decline. It just helps in preparing the teams for the weekend in September. So thank you for doing that. Wanted to share with you guys a couple points from the devotion that we're going to be really diving into during Huddle this weekend. And it talks about the story of Mary and Martha in Luke 10. And I love that story. I think maybe because I could relate a little bit to Martha. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Martha is a very task-oriented person, very get it done, and wanting to, working really hard to create an environment for Jesus and his disciples. And she made Jesus know how annoyed she was that Mary was sitting at his feet when she was doing all the work. And Jesus totally set Martha straight and said, you know, I much rather have Mary sitting at my feet and listening to me and hearing my voice than being distracted with all the busyness. I think in life, you know, like I said, I could totally relate to Martha. I could see sometimes, you know, I get absorbed in my task and what I need to be getting done, that sometimes I start putting my value in what I'm doing rather than in who I am in him. So, and I think we could look at this story and even use it as an example as we serve, you know, as a volunteer here at the chapel. I wanted to just read a couple things with you first, or real quick, and then we're going to dive into this devotion a little bit more over the weekend. But the first thing I just want to remind you guys of, I know we're just coming, you know, we're really busy. We're a blessed church, constantly going. We put a lot of emphasis on our role and responsibility as red shirts, and that's all important because it helps us prepare our hearts to serve our guests the best way we can to glorify God. But it also is important for you guys to know as volunteers. And I'm just going to read these 2 points to you. If we aren't careful, we start to think we are only as valuable as what we do or what we produce. And that's really not the case. It's really the opposite. You know, if in God's eyes and in his heart, you know, it's really not what we're doing, it's not what we're producing, but he just wants us to know like who we are in him. It's never about filling a role or it's more about equipping, you know, the saints for the work of his ministry. So again, we're going to talk about that a little bit more this weekend in Huddle, but I just wanted to let you guys know how valuable you are, not just because of what you're doing here at the chapel, but really because of whose you are. You're, you know, a child of God, and that's really the most important thing that we see. And we're blessed to have you guys on this team. We're blessed to have, we say it all the time, our volunteers. We can't do it without you guys. So just thank you so much, and I'll see you guys this weekend.